How's it feel to be back?
Your health?
I mean, it's good. I'm starting to feel better on the ice now, and kind of starting to increase the workload in the gym as well. So slowly but surely, and feeling good.
How far behind are you?
Well, you know, the fact that surgery was done in June, so a month after the season, definitely set me back a little bit, and it took, you know, kind of started increasing the volume in August this year. So, you know, all of July was pretty much rehabbing and all that. So, you know, a little bit behind, obviously, but you know, still shooting to be ready for game one of the season, opening night. So that's the goal right now.
Do you expect to play any preseason games?
Yeah, that's what I'd like. You know, at the tail end of it, I would like to get a few games before starting the season. You know, that's, I guess, the game plan, and that's, you know, we'll see how it goes and play it week by week, and hopefully I can, you know, keep improving like I am right now.
Will you have to stay here while they go to China because of where you are right now?
Yes. You know, that's exactly why, to make sure that you know, the rehab will will go according to plan, and I can get all the treatment I want and I can here in Boston.
How did it change your off-season routine, Brady?
Well, there's a lot of rehabbing and a lot of, you know, making sure I was kind of working around a lot of what I couldn't do, I guess, in the gym, and you know, so a lot of you know, miss and match and finding ways to keep working on things, but you know, not risking any re-injuring what we've just worked on. So it's kind of a lot of rehab and tweaking a lot of things in my summer routine, but you know, feeling good.
Is there hope that you would have tried to let it heal on its own, surgery sort of the last resort?
Yeah, it's something we've talked about, and that's what I wanted, and that's why I took a couple weeks to see where things were at, and started going back in the gym, and it flared up right away. So did an MRI and realized that, you know, it wasn't something that was going to go on its own, and there was some tear in it, and it had to be done through surgery. So you know, it's you're trying to avoid the surgery at all costs, but you know, when it's needed, I guess you have to go along with it and take the time that needs to be for it to heal, and that's what I've done all summer.
Do you regret it all, sort of taking that wait-and-see approach, given that now this is bumping up against
Well,
the season?
I mean, hindsight 2020, obviously, when you look back, of course, I would have liked to do it right away. But you know, talking with the training staff and doctors, there were, you know, it was kind of there was a chance that it would go either way, and you know, unfortunately, it stayed, and you know, it got worse. So yeah, I mean, obviously, it's always easy to say looking back, right? So it would have been nice to get it done right away, but that being said, you never know, and you always try to avoid surgery, obviously.
This is now 2 groin injuries in the last 2 years. Is the idea that this will clear it up? I mean, are you still concerned about having more issues?
So last year was, so it's a little bit of yes and no. You know, it was something that was ongoing when I got the surgery of my lower ab hernia 2 years ago, and my groin was starting to flare up, and that's one of those things where back then we did take the time and it went away, and it came back this past season, and we had to get it done. So I mean, it's something that now it should, you know, it should be done with, and it should be going away, and I shouldn't have to look back and have some many more issues.
Are you going to have to change anything going forward because of the surgery?
Well, I mean, obviously taking even more care of that area, making sure that, you know, do a lot of rehab and prehab, I should call it, and make sure I stay on top of it. That's basically the only thing that I need to make sure I stay on top of. You know, it's as the year goes by, the body gets, you know, obviously overused a little bit, so you need to make sure you stay on top of it.
How long were you out there today?
Probably an hour and 10. Around there.
feel like there's more of an emphasis now at this stage in you and David Krejci's career to be healthy as that 1-2 core center for this team?
Of course, it's definitely important and something that we're trying to put the work in the gym and off the ice to do all the treatment and everything that we need to stay on the ice, obviously. So part of doing those surgeries in the summer is that we don't have to have any lingering effect during the season, and unfortunately last year it wasn't the case, and it came back during the season. So we're trying to work on that, but it's definitely important for not just me and Kretsch, but everyone and for the team to be as healthy as possible.
People are talking about the Atlantic Division being the best division in the NHL this coming season. Toronto obviously got a lot better. Tampa was really good. How much are you looking forward to just that talent challenge being in that division?
Yeah, looking forward to it a lot. I mean, like you said, it's a great challenge. It's I think you should be proud to be in that category of being in the toughest, I guess, division, and it's something that is going to be good for us. Last year was a year where we've shown a lot of good things, and hopefully learned a lot from, and gained some experience for a lot of younger guys. And we all know that it starts from scratch, right? This year it's a clean slate, and you need to make sure that you're back at it and feeling good. So looking forward to it, obviously.
How involved were you in trying to get Tavares here?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I only spoken to him once on the phone. It's one of those things where he's obviously earned that right to go around and talk to different teams and different players and see what's the best fit for him. So it was great to have a chance to talk to him. Obviously speaks a lot about this team that he actually considered. So wish him all the best.
You guys, I mean, more the first half of last year obviously kind of caught people by surprise a bit. And as the year went on, obviously people realized how good you really were. But coming in now, after the year you had, how much do you caution the young players to know, look, people are gunning for us now? Yeah. It's kind of a reverse. Yeah,
it's definitely something that we're going to have to talk about a lot, during training camp and even at the start of the season. It's part of the learning process, I guess, and something that we saw firsthand. If you look at the playoffs, it was a tough first round. Played a great team, and second round, you always need to increase your level of play, and I don't think we did that. And that's something where we obviously need to learn from going forward and gain some experience, and hopefully everyone learn from it. And it's no different this year. We know that from the game one, everyone's going to kind of be ready for us, and it's talking about what we just touched on with Ags. It's going to be a great challenge to face and for everyone.
Are you disappointed you're not going to China, or
yes,
you're missing a 16-hour
No. Minus the 16-hour flight, I am disappointed. It'd be nice to be with the boys and do some bonding and be with them. But that being said, it's out of my control, and try to make the most of it here.
Thanks, guys.